Good morning! Saturday has arrived. Crew's thick. Looking good. How's everybody feeling this morning? You're hype! Why are you so hype? Get up here and lead us in a chant. Rally yourself, Ray Lewis. Let's go. Let's see your best Ray Lewis. Back today? All right. Good morning, everybody. Feels good. It's a little. The hair's a little brisk this morning, right? A little crisp. I think it's supposed to be what, a high of 68 today or something like that. 70 degrees somewhere in there. So, season's starting to change, which is cool. We love change around here. We're constantly trying to change things and trying to get better, and so on and so forth. So this morning, we're gonna stay in here for just a short amount of time. I wanted to touch a little bit on what we talked about last week and just kind of bring that back just a little bit. What's up, Terrence? How are you? Oh, I know. I saw you in here. You found something? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Who's got an appointment today? Lots of appointments today. Very, very good. BDC, where's Mitchell? There he is. How you doing, Mitchell?
Good.
How many appointments you got today?
I think like 80.
80? Love 80. 80 is good. So last week we talked about how we can't ever get so big that one person doesn't matter, right? You guys remember talking about that a little bit? And we just can't do it. We can't afford it. Every single customer, every single time is so incredibly important. And on the other side of that, I want you guys to understand that every single employee in this dealership is also important. You guys as individuals are important. We had one employee that works here at the dealership, and he kind of expressed, he doesn't work in sales, he worked in a different department, and he kind of expressed how he felt here at the Incumbents. And he kind of expressed that he felt like he wasn't appreciated, he felt like he didn't matter, he felt like he was just a part of this, this big thing, and he was just a number. And one of the things that really caught my eye is he said that he felt like all of the attention and all of the accolades and all of the everything is on the salespeople. He felt like the salespeople are the only people that matter, here in the dealership, and they have it easy. They've got the easy job, right? Like their hands are soft. They don't have to turn wrenches. They don't have to clean cars. They just get to come in their little tie and their sweaters and do their thing, and that's kind of how he felt. And I love that Josh Cummins and Dusty, and they took the time to spend some time with this one particular individual, because every employee in this place matters so much. And in that, I thought, man, it's true. It's kind of true what he said. A little bit of it is true. We get all the, we're the face, right? We always talk about the 10,000 cars and how many cars we sold. We don't necessarily talk about how many cars we serviced. And we always talk about how many deals so-and-so had out, but we don't really talk about how many cars got pushed through detail, or how many cars they had to make it through buffing, or how many titles accounting had to do to make this thing work. We don't talk about it a lot. But then I thought, on the other side, there's some other things we don't talk about either very much. Like, we don't talk about how all of our salespeople get here at 8:30 in the morning and leave at what time last night? 10:15, 10:30 last night? We don't talk about that a whole lot, do we? We don't talk about the how many soccer games you missed this month. We don't talk about all those soccer games and t-ball games and this radio's on and all that stuff that we miss on Saturdays, right? We don't talk about that a whole lot. We don't talk about having to move how many thousands of cars a couple weeks ago. And you guys all know I'm getting ready to tell you we got to move them again, right?
Yeah, I know.
We all know that's coming. We don't really talk about that. We don't talk about the trudging through the snow that's coming up, the jump boxes, the customers that want you to pay for everything, take care of everything, give you all the money for their trade. They don't want to pay anything for yours. They don't talk about how you are hated the minute somebody walks in this dealership and shakes your hand. They already have a stigma about you. We don't talk about that a whole lot. We don't talk about all the sacrifices that you guys make in this place and in order to do what you do. And the biggest thing that nobody ever talks about is we don't talk about how you guys can come to work and spend 12 hours here and not get paid. Right? Name one other job. Name another job besides sales where people actually get up like you guys this morning. You like got up and you took your shower, and you got your clothes on, you got dressed, put your little tie on, you guys are ready, and you're going to come in here and technically you could be here all day today and not make a penny. It's wild, man. This is a crazy job, and the job that you guys do is one of the hardest jobs in the world. So difficult. And you guys do it so well. Sometimes I forget how hard it is. Sometimes my managers forget how hard it is. I want you guys to know and understand that we've all done, your management team has done all this stuff that we're talking about. Every single one of us. We've all sold cars. We all started off selling cars. Some of us started off detailing cars, but we've all sold cars, and we've done the snow, and we've done the hours, and we've done we've done all of that in different places to get where we are today. And I want you to know that we're all here for you. We understand how important it is what you do for us. And if you need anything from us, we're here. If you ever don't feel that from anybody in management, I need to know about it. We're here for you guys. Some of you may have seen this before, and some of you might not have, but I thought I'll bring it back up since we're talking about it. It's a really good video. It kind of touches on a little bit about what I was just talking about. There's a couple cuss words in here, Facebook people. Please don't get mad at me. No volume. Uh-oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
About a century ago, we needed a way to get from point A to point B. So Daimler and Benz, Maybach and Peugeot, Ford, Olds, and a bunch of engineers and dreamers and ironworkers came up with cars. And the universe said, oh shit, these machines aren't easy to understand for ordinary folks and they cost a lot of money. We better get some salespeople quick. And so the universe gave us car salesmen. The universe said I need someone willing to work bell to bell 6 days a week, make 100 phone calls a day, handle floor traffic, close 4 deals on the last day of the month, stay out till last call celebrating, and still make it into the 8:30 a.m. sales meeting the next day, wide awake and ready to kick ass and take names. So the universe gave us car salesmen. The universe said I need someone who can charm the pants off a nun, talk business with executives, football with steel workers, and knows just enough about just about everything to have an intelligent conversation with anyone, no matter their hobbies or line of business. I need a fellow with brass balls the size of grapefruits, the confidence of a trapeze artist, the bravado of a pool hustler, the memory of an elephant, the skin of a rhinoceros, the horns of a bull, and the polish of a statesman. So the universe gave us car salesmen. The universe said I need someone to shovel snow for me in Minnesota cold winters, and to move a minivan's worth of stuff into a new car in Texas heat. I need someone with the patience to teach your grandmother how to use her factory navigation system, but the drive and determination to do a 90-minute demonstration for every customer, even if they come in 10 minutes after close and can't finance a hot dog. So the universe gave us car salesmen. The universe said, I need someone who can get things fixed at service without running up a bill. I need someone who can entertain kids and shut down third basemen and stand up to sales managers with corporate types and close 3 deals by noon. I need someone who can survive for 14 hours on nothing but coffee, adrenaline, and half a slice of pizza inhaled in a 3-minute lunch break, and deal with folks that shop their prices against every dealer in the tri-state area and still have to think about it. I need someone who isn't going to break down when he has 3 deals unwind in one day. Someone who is willing to stay 5 hours over so his teammate can watch their kid's recital and get the short end of a split deal and not bitch about it. I need someone who knows his product line inside, outside, upside down, and can still sell what's on the lot today. But most of all, I need someone who will study, learn the craft, treat the people right, train the new guy when you're not playing pranks on him, take him under your wing, pass down everything you've learned so that one day, after you've sold everyone, and their families, and their friends, and their coworkers, and you're living out your days puttering around dealerships doing dealer trades, you can look out at all the young faces in the showroom and know that somehow, some way, you made an impact on our world. And so the universe gave us car salesmen.
Think that guy ever sold cars? He nailed it, didn't he? Half a slice of pizza on a 3-minute lunch break. That's what I'm talking about. I like right there at the end where he says, so that one day later when you get old, you can go in and do dealer trades and look back. You know, Doug and all those guys sold cars in the way back, you know, and they just kind of hang around the industry. It's a tough job what you guys do. It's a tough job, but at the same time, what we do overall is really easy, if you think about it, right? I mean, it's hard to get the customer here, and it's hard to get the car, and it's hard to match the two, and that whole process is hard. But what we do overall is easy. We just take care of people, right? Just take care of them and sell them something that they want. On my way to work today, I saw at least 50-something hot rods headed down Clintonville Road. Where are they going, Ollie?
Boonesboro.
They're going to Boonesboro. I guess they got a big car show today or something?
Yep.
We got a big car show today, right? So I'm passing all these classic 50s cars and 40s and whatever, and I was thinking, man, what we sell is cool. We sell something people love, something people want. I mean, they get together, they're out on a Saturday morning, their cars are all shined up, they're headed down to this big show. There's going to be thousands of cars down there, thousands of people down there. I mean, they're getting together on Saturday morning just to show off their car because people love cars. When's the last time you saw a bunch, 1,000 people get together to show off their insurance policies? Doesn't happen, right? There's insurance sales guys out there. They sell insurance. But people don't we get insurance because we have to have insurance. We buy cars because we love cars. We love it, man. So what we do overall, the job itself, in concept, is easy. The process is what's complicated. And the process is what we're focusing on here at Dane Cummins more and more every day. We're trying to make sure that this process is wonderful for you guys. We're trying to make sure that this process is wonderful for our customers and that we're taken care of. Now, along the way, we have to make some changes, and we have some bumps and bruises and things like that. And Steve Jobs, he once said you can never connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect the dots looking back. And I guarantee you right now we're making some changes, and we fall off a little bit here, and we struggle, and we have a little, we deal with different stuff. But I promise it's all going to make sense looking back. Brenna was talking about looking back yesterday. She's been here 3 years now, right? Congratulations, Brenna. Yesterday a little bit about looking back, and we look back and we say, man, we've come so far and we made all these changes, but it's hard to see it in the middle of it because we run into some problems and things break and things fall down. But it's looking back, it's going to be all right. It's hard to see it looking forward. A good example of this is my son. You guys all know Joel, or you will get to know Joel if you don't know Joel yet, but Joel's wild. He's the sweetest boy on the planet, but he's absolutely crazy. And at the beginning of this summer, he broke his right leg. Broke his right leg, one bounce trampoline, boom, snapped right below the knee. He's out, right? You couldn't tell him that. I mean, he didn't care that the leg was broke. He's trying to ride his bike and do things like that, and we're trying to hold him down. But he broke it. It heals. Time goes by. 4 weeks after he gets out of his cast, my wife calls me. Glenn, Joel's crawling around on the floor. He's carrying his foot in the air. He won't put any weight on it. I'm like, what are you talking about? So we take him to the hospital. Well, he broke his left foot. 4 weeks after he had gotten out of the cast. So at the time, I'm like, man, this freaking poor kid, dude, he keeps breaking bones. What's going on? I'm asking the doctor, is there something wrong with his bones? Is he drinking enough milk? Like, I'm just devastated that my son has now got, well, and he actually broke 4 bones in his foot. So we're talking about, he's basically broken 6 bones in less than 18 months. So I'm asking all these questions. Well, I started to notice they put him in a boot on his left foot. And when he had gotten out of his cast with his right leg, he was really struggling on getting that leg to walk again. Even though the cast was off, he was still walking like he was in a cast. He had that foot turned to the right. I couldn't get him to straighten it out. I kept telling him, straighten that foot, son, straighten that foot, son. As soon as you get it straight, we can go play some football. As soon as you get it straight, we can go play some soccer. Like, get it straight, get it straight. And he just was struggling to get that leg turned around. So I started to notice when he broke his left leg and they put him in the boot on the left and he couldn't put any pressure on it, he was forced to start using that right leg. And he was forced to start turning that toe. Otherwise, he couldn't get around because the left foot was now broke. He couldn't use it. So in this process of him breaking his left foot, he's now straightened out and strengthened that right leg. He walks better now with a boot on his left foot than he did when he had no cast on either foot. He's got it all straightened out and worked out. Now, we'll get that cast off his left foot here shortly, and I'm sure he'll be off and running. He's already off and running. Last night he had 4 beanbags stacked on top of each other, and he was standing on the table, and he was jumping off in the playroom, almost slamming his head into the wall. So the kid's wild, but the point of the story is sometimes we got to have little breakdowns, little meltdowns. We got to do things wrong. We got to create some problems so that we can figure out what's really going on and get everything straightened out. Does that make sense? Sometimes we got to do that. So we're kind of in that process right now. You guys are doing a great job. I appreciate everybody sticking with us through all this. Like I said, we put all those cards out there. I promise you we're going to have to move them again because it's not really, that system's not really working, but we gave it a gallant effort, right? So we're going to have to try them again. We're going to have to make some moves. We're going to keep making some changes. While we're doing that and focused on that, I need you guys to keep doing what you're doing right here. I've been getting massive amounts of reviews. You guys remember these reviews all go towards your team points, right? And also, Paul, you have some money to give away today if they want it, right? I have the money, but you know what it's for, right?
I'm going to sell the FI-50 out in the corner.
That white one up front?
The white one. You have that regular cab, flatbed, Ford.
Everybody saw it coming in? That regular cab, flatbed, white F550. It's up there by the gate. Everybody seen it? I think somebody wrote in the window. Somebody write in the window, $23,987 or something like that? $1,000 cash today. It's in my pocket right here. You can sell that truck, $1,000 cash on top of your commission. Right?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. That's from Dusty Cummings. He went and slapped Paul in the face with it. $1,000. Give it away. All right, Nick did a great job. This 25-word requirement is stupid. I should be able to review how I want without having to write a book. Okay. Hey, Nick did a great job. That's good enough. I've just purchased a new Silverado, got a better deal by far than I've seen anywhere. Nick was great to work with and made it easy. Won't be buying anywhere else. Nice job again, Nick. It all comes down to, is the sales rep going to work in the best interest to meet your needs as a client? And I am proud to say that yes. If you are looking for great cars and a great salesman, ask for Jordan Barnett. He actually made my experience one for the books. The finance rep, Michael, went above and beyond to get aggressive with the interest rates, getting me the best deal out there. These two are the dream team, the Wall and cousins of Dan Cummins. All other reps take no. Dang, that's strong. Gillespie says our service department's struggling a little bit. We called and talked with Mindy. She's actually a friend of Kelly's, and we've reached out and we're taking care of Miss Mindy Gillespie. Her last name's actually a little bit different. Yeah, Mindy Green. So we're taking care of her. It does happen. We're not perfect. We will fall down every once in a while, but we always pick it up and take care of it. Great experience, good deal on a new pickup. Real nice and professional sales guy that delivered what he promised. Would definitely recommend Dan Cummins. It looks like that's Dan Kroll and Luis Hernandez. Nice job, guys. Yeah, we're not going to go into that one. Dan Kroll, awesome to deal with. He was very honest about the condition of the truck I bought. Had it shipped to me. Nice job, Dan Kroll. I want to touch on that real quick. You guys, as far as having shipped, what we have done is Jeremy Linden did some research for us, and he actually found some more banks besides just Fifth Third to where we can sign people out of state. For the longest time, we thought we could only use Fifth Third. If it wasn't Fifth Third, they had to come here. Well, we now have like 7 or 8 banks, right? We have like 7 or 8 banks now where we can sign people out of state. So if you've got a customer calling from a long ways away, they want to arrange financing with us, we can go ahead and do that. Just go see any of your finance people, and they can help you out with that. Okay, so the customer doesn't have to fly in from Austin, Texas anymore. We can actually ship the vehicle out to them and do all the paperwork through the mail. Okay, pretty cool. Opens up the whole United States to us, and they better freaking watch out. We're coming. All right. Also, your finance team is going to start looking at. They're going to start helping get some of this stuff approved and looking at your credit apps and stuff a little bit harder, so we don't have that backlog at the front desk with Brian, Sam, the sales manager, Brian, Sam, and Paul, and Anthony, Robbie, those guys. So you don't have that backlog up front. These finance guys can help. If you're working on somebody that's not here in the showroom, feel free to go see any of them, and they can help you get things approved. Okay? Let's read one more of these. Honestly, I was with another company, and they were dragging their foot finding me a new car after a collision. It was a really stressful situation for me, and Evan was very helpful in the process. Not only did he try to find me the same model, he found me something even better for around the same price. I felt very welcomed, and my time was not wasted. Very great deal, and I would highly recommend them. Dan Cummins is located in Paris, Kentucky, right off the bypass. At least go in and speak to someone. They're all knowledgeable. Trust me. Awesome. Josh Cummins was walking through the showroom. You may have seen, he posted a picture. He was walking through the showroom, and a customer grabbed him and pulled him to the side and said, first of all, I just want to let you know that I love the music in the showroom. Caleb was rocking, and this couple just absolutely loved Caleb in the showroom. And then they said, just second of all, this place and the way that these people have treated us is absolutely incredible. It's just bar none, hands down. I needed to shake the owner's hand and say that your staff is doing a phenomenal job. And I love when that happens. I love that the owner can walk through the showroom without fear. He can walk through the showroom and know when somebody grabs him that they're going to have something good to say. So awesome, outstanding job. One last thing. I wanted to show you where to go. Oh, I don't want to find it again. All right, that's it. Basically, we're pacing 350 new cars right now, which is great because we need to sell new cars. I don't know if you guys have looked out there, but there's a crap ton of them. So we're pacing 350 new cars. We're pacing 980 cars total going into a Saturday, which is phenomenal. We'll come out of the Saturday pacing well over 1,000. I'm absolutely positive. So I just need everybody to do your part. What do you guys each owe me? One. Who was that? I heard what? 1 car a day. Every day that you're here, right? You owe me 1 car a day. So let's get out there and go get that. Well, today's Saturday, so go give me 2. All right? All right. Have a good day. You all right, bud? Ready to rock? Looking good, ain't that? Jeremy Lynn. Facebook. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Sid Conley and Tim Conley. Oh, Sid Conley, thank you. Thank you so much. I am really happy that we're partners with you guys as well. Tim is constantly putting in and grinding for us, and we really appreciate that. So, anyways, hey, I appreciate you, Mr. Cummins. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very, very, very much. I'm excited to be here. It's a big weekend. I love going into this season, getting a little colder. We've got a big job to do. We've got 1,000 cars to sell. I'm going to go out there and hit it. You guys have a wonderful, fabulous, amazing, just powerful Saturday. Make a difference. Love you guys. I'll see you. Appreciate you all tuning in. Share. Let other people know that we're here. This is Dan Cummins Chevrolet. We'll be here every Saturday. You can see right into our sales meeting every Saturday. This is what we do. You can see exactly who we are. We take care of people, and we're on a mission to eradicate the stigmas associated with the car business. We're not bad people. We're not going to treat you bad. We're going to take care of you. We're good people. Love you guys. All right. GSM at Tri-City Auto. Great sales meeting. Very well done. Good luck to you guys. Praying for you all. Hit target. Thank you, TJ Romans. GSM at Tri-City Auto. Melissa Willoughby's loving her new car. Awesome experience. Thank you, Melissa. I'm glad you love your new car. Please tell all your friends. Tell everybody about Dan Cummins, because, yeah, we want to take care of as many people as humanly possible. All right. See you guys. Have a good weekend.